I think that the success of this series is teaching people the wrong lessons about what makes a good video game adaptation. Because people are being convinced that telling an original story in the world of a video game is the way to go for everything. But I think that only works with specific types of games like RPGs where you create your own character.
Yeah.
Games with iconic, characters and stories should adapt those characters and stories as faithfully as possible, like, The Last of Us. Even though, as we've talked about before, I initially believed that The Last of Us should do something like Fallout did. After watching the show, I was like, you know what? It makes sense to adapt this way because it's that main story, that main cast of characters that's so iconic. You could
Yes.
always, after you tell that story with those characters, and if you want to do more, then you can span out and tell other stories within that world, but it makes sense to start with the story and the characters that made that thing iconic to begin with.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel
and
like with The Last of Us, the story is so integral to everything.
yeah,
Doing a self-insert character just wouldn't work. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you're saying with RPGs, self-insert characters, I feel like that makes sense because we as the audience, or us as the player, we're already inserting ourselves. So doing that with the narrative makes sense.